Coach, you have the second period you're looking for. What happened in the third, giving up the 3 unanswered goals?
Yeah, we put a lot of focus in our second period. I didn't like the shooting mentality in the first. Again, we started with basically played our second in the first, I would say. We look at the third and go, okay, they scored goals. But for me, I think in the first period, we definitely had the same disease of not shooting. And we got those opportunities to start the game and get momentum. And when you don't, they get a bit of momentum. But we got out of the first. We battled back. We had a terrific second period, a push back, and guys fighting for each other. Zinger goes in. We scored in the PK because of that, and you could see there was a lot of life on the bench, and there was a lot of push. We scored in that power play too. So, terrific second period, and we put a lot of focus in it. And we start the third, and really that 5-on-5 goal can't happen. It's just plain and simple. We got our guy. He blows by. And after that, it's a clear 2-on-2 after that where we easily prevent that goal. So that to me, that goal hurts obviously because it gives him life. But then the Marner goal, I'll be honest with you, it's a guy getting a perfect pass on the fly. It doesn't matter who's defending that. He's gone. And with a guy like that, with that much skill and speed, you got to tip your hat. He would have scored that goal on a play like that. They did a great job on it, so you got to tip your hat on that one. And after that, it was a screenshot, and our guy lost his stick in a corner. That's why he was late getting to the point, and a little bit of bad luck there. And the puck finds its way, and there you go. For me, it's the first goal in the third period that we definitely could have avoided. That gave him some life. So that's where to me it was. But we battled and almost got it after. But it's the ones that is that one extra goal that we can't allow.
What did you think of the hit on Smith and the way Dzingel responded to it?
Oh, Dzingel fought for his buddy, and it was definitely the kind of hit you don't want to see in the NHL. A guy doesn't have the puck and blindside and everything else. I think the players respond because they're tight together and they care about their teammates. And a smaller guy like Zinger doing that just shows that the guys are still fighting hard and trying to win games.
There was reports that Pierre spoke to the players yesterday. Do you like when a GM goes in and does that?
Oh, what we do inside is not something I talk about outside. Whether we talk to a few guys or whether we decide to that's internal stuff.
Coach, on a vu ce soir votre équipe laisser filer une avance de 2 buts en troisième période. Est-ce qu'encore une fois, c'est une question de une mauvaise période sur 3 qui vous a coûté le match?
Pour moi, il y a un mauvais jeu dans ces 3 buts-là. Les 2 autres jeux, il y a un peu de malchance. Le but gagnant, c'est plate. Notre joueur a perdu son bâton dans le coin. Puis le temps qu'il reprenne, puis qu'il revienne, ça a donné assez de temps au défenseur pour pouvoir le lancer. Puis regarde, tout le monde était en train de boxer out, était à la bonne place. Puis elle a trouvé son chemin. Les mêmes genres de lancers que nous autres, on a fait en troisième, puis elle n'a pas trouvé son chemin. C'est surtout le premier but de la troisième période. Là. On aurait facilement pu éviter ce but-là. Nos joueurs sont tous en bonne position. C'est une couverture qui est facilement évitable. Puis c'est ça qui leur a donné de la vie. T'sais, si on ne donne pas ça, qu'on garde ça serré, il y a de fortes chances qu'on puisse gagner ce match-là.
Puis, vous avez connu la deuxième période que vous vouliez probablement connaître.
Absolument.
Il y a eu des ajustements qui ont été apportés pour connaître du succès dans cette période spécifique?
Non, les gens essaient de sortir avec toutes sortes de théories. Il faut être franc, ridicule, parce que tout ce que c'est payer le prix, jouer dans le fond de l'autre zone avec de la vitesse, puis en faisant ça avec une mentalité de lancer au filet. C'est comme ça que tu as le momentum. On n'a rien fait de différent en deuxième que ce qu'on demande. Par contre, on l'a fait souvent, à répétition, ce qui a fait que ça nous a donné le momentum. C'est tout. C'est aussi simple que ça. C'est un mindset. C'est tout dans la tête, ça. C'est l'histoire de la deuxième période. C'est pas parce qu'on est loin ou ça n'a rien à voir. Là. C'est tout simplement, il faut être prêt mentalement pour aborder la deuxième, comme quand on joue bien en première période, puis continuer ce qu'on fait à la place de chercher des solutions à en pu finir en périmètre, puis essayer des deuxièmes, des troisièmes passes, puis on lance pas, puis on arrête à la ligne bleue, on n'en va pas de vitesse. C'est juste ça qu'on a dit pour la deuxième période. On avait de la vitesse, on jouait en arrière de eux, on jouait dans le fond de leur zone, on se créait du momentum, on avait des lancers. Alors, c'est ça, c'est tout. À un moment donné, là, tu cherches toutes sortes de choses ridicules, alors que tout ce que c'est d'avoir de l'intensité, puis de vouloir payer le prix, puis de garder ce que tu es supposé faire, ce qu'on a fait. Sorry? No, we did not. No, we got quite a few guys that are banged up. Yeah. Yeah, we'll do use among them. Yeah, we got quite a few other guys, so we have to look at what we're going to have to do for the trip for sure. So, and we had practice tomorrow at the Sensplex, but right now there's too many guys that are banged up, so we're going to cancel that and try to keep the healthy bodies healthy, save the energy because a lot of guys are going to play more. So we'll have to call up some guys.
Did you have what do you think of Smith's penalty right after?
I gotta look at it. To be honest with you, I didn't look at exactly what the penalty was, which I just thought of what we needed to do to kill it. So I'll look at it and I'll have a better opinion.
You know how many guys are looking at this point?
Anywhere between 2 and 5.
Is that just kind of the way the season is going?
Yeah, it's been tough because we've never. Every time we get a bit of traction, we get injuries and we get something happening. So it's been very mentally tough to deal with one thing after another. But we got to battle through it and we got to build through it. And there's things that there's guys that are having a really good season that we got to keep pushing. And you know, against Stoner tonight, to be honest with you, he played on one leg. And he goes out there and gets 2 assists and 1 on a PK, and you know, displayed a lot of character there. And you know, a guy like Pyatt comes up again strong against Toronto. You know, he did it last year, overtime, did it last game, and you know, he gets the big PK goal. So, you know, there's at some point, if you only look at the things that are turning your way, it you know, it becomes too heavy. You got to also look at what you want to continue building and stick with the positive stuff, because yes, we've had so many things happen to us right now that at some point you know, we just got to go with the players that we're going to have and build with the players that are going to be in the lineup.
When the season is kind of slipping away
Yeah.
again, how do you make sure that, you know, for lack of a better word,
Yeah.
throws in the towel?
Yeah, well, I don't think we threw the towel in today. I think you saw the fight. Definitely. It was great atmosphere in there. I think it was a great show. We were hoping to win that one. But, you know, there's a lot of guys banged up going into the third period that stayed in and wanted to stay in. And a guy like Burrows, for instance, you know, really got the bad shot on the wrist there, and he stayed in the game, but he was banged up. Like, there's quite a few guys that were really banged up, and I like the fact they stayed in and then fought and battled. And I like what I saw when Smitty got hit like that. And so I think that's where it's at. It's at some point we can't carry the previous game and we're going to play a new game. But yeah, you know, you got to reload tonight. I got to admit, it's tough to see our guys fall and push and not get a result. And you know, getting all these injuries one after the other, it's tough. But we got to be tough. It's a tough business, and you know, sometimes you don't get what you want right now, and short term and even midterm stuff. You might get them in the long term because you keep fighting, you keep doing things that you want to build on, and you keep building some guys. Look at Shabbat today; he's a kid that fought, you know, and he's getting a lot of minutes that are going to help him to keep growing. And on this trip, for sure, we've lost at least 1 D already, so we'll see. So he's going to get even more minutes, and I think that's positive. And we got to build on that.